በጣም ይቅርታ ከጠየኩት በኋላ ሳዘን
It could have been. Yeah.
Oh.
It could have been so many different things.
He said, I'm sorry for asking.
No,
I feel so
don't
bad
feel
for
bad at all.
them.
These are good questions to ask. They're important, and people need to know.
Don't worry.
But
Are you okay?
አሳዘኝ በጣም ከጠየኩት በኋላ ያማላ
ለብርሃነ ትንሣኤው ከመጋቤ ሐዲስ እሸቱ ጋር ወደ ኢየሩሳሌም ልንሄድ ነው። ሲምባ ትራብል እስራኤልን የሚያቃት እንደ መዳፍ። መጋቤ ሐዲስ እሸቱ የኦርቶዶክስ አፍ። እሳቸው ከእውቀቱ ባናቱ ከቤተልሔም ዋሻ ልደቱ እስከ ቀራንዮ ኮረብታ ስቅለቱ መቃብር ክፈቱ ሳይል መነሳቱ ለቻለ ክቡር ደሙን ቅዱስ ሥጋውን መብላቱ ላልቻለ ይህን ማየት የበረከት ሙላቱ። እግዚኦ ታዲያ ከዚህ ማን ይቀራል? ከኢትዮጵያም ሆነ ከየትኛውም ዓለም ከኛ ጋር ስትጓዙ ብዙ ፍቅር ትህትና እና ዋስትና አለው። እመብርሃንን በልስኪ የእውነት ነው የሚያስብል መንፈሳዊ ጉዞ ነው። ደውሉ 0988 38 38 38 0953 44 40 መምህሩ የኔታ እሸቱ፣ አስጎብኚው ሲምባ ትራቭል። ሻሎም ኢየሩሳሌም።
ተክሊ ዛሬ በእግር ነው የምትሄደው?
yes በእግር እንግሊዘኛ በእግሩ ነው የሚሄደው ነው እንጂ እንግሊዘኛ በእግሩ ነው።
How are you guys?
good.
It's very nice to have you here.
Thanks for having us.
So we have a very big issue to talk about today. And Tekla Haymanot is here.
ለመስማት
No, you are going to stay here. I'm begging him because we have to translate it in Amharic when you guys talk with English. Do you know any Amharic? No.
ትንሽ
በጣም ትንሽ yeah.
he said ትንሽ and Andrea said
በጣም
ትንሽ
yeah. Are you comfortable, guys?
Oh yeah.
Right?
Certainly.
We can start now?
Yeah.
Okay. So የዛሬው እንግዶቻችን ለርብራ አማርኛ ኦኬ?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
no problem ችግር የለም።
26 ዓመት ወደ ኋላ ልንወስዳችሁ ነው። ታሪኩ የሚጀምረው ከአቃቂ ቃሊቲ አካባቢ ነው።
አቃቂ ብቻ ነው
አቃቂ ያው አሁን አቃቂ ቃሊቲ በሚል ስለሚታወቅ ነው። ስፔሲፊክ ቦታው አቃቂ ነው የሚባለው። አንድሪያ ያው ብዙ ጊዜ እኔ ስለ አንድሪያ ትንሽ ማውራት ፈልጋለሁ። ተመልካቾቻችን አንድሪያ ሁለት ልጆችን ለማሳደግ አንድሪያ ከአሜሪካ ትመጣለች። ሁለት ልጆችን ትወስዳለች። አንደኛው መላኩ ነው፣ ሌላኛዋ ሴት ናት።
What's your daughter's name?
ቤቲ። ሁለቱን ትወስዳለች። ሁለቱ አሜሪካን ሀገር እንደ ልጅ እያሳደገች እያለ የማንነት ጥያቄ ይመጣል። እኛ እናንተ ነጭ ናችሁ፣ እኛ ጥቁር ነን፣ ስለዚህ እኛ የማን ልጅ ነን የሚል ጥያቄ ይመጣል። ስለዚህ አንድሪያ ደግሞ ኦኬ እንዳመጣኋቸው መልሼ ወላጆቻቸውን ማገናኘት አለብኝ የሚል ሐሳብ መጣ። ይዛቸው መጣች። በብዙ ፍለጋ የቤቲ እናት ተገኙ፣ መነኩሴ ሆነው በገዳም ውስጥ። በብዙ ፍለጋ ደግሞ የመላኩ ቤተሰቦች አልተገኙ እስካሁን። በዚህ መሃል የአንድሪያ ሐሳብ ለካ እኔ ወስጄ የማሳድጋቸው ቤተሰቦች ብቻም ሳይሆን በብዙ በአዶፕሽን ወደ ውጭ የሚሄዱ ሰዎችም እንዲህ አይነት ጥያቄ አላቸው። ስለዚህ ያልተገኘው ወላጆቹ የመላኩ አሉ፣ ሌላ ደግሞ የመላኩ አይነት ወላጆቻቸውን ማግኘት የሚፈልጉ ግን ያላገኙ አሉ። ለምን በእኔ ልጆች ብቻ አየሽ እኔ ባለመውለድ ብቻ ለምን ይቆማል? የተወለዱት ለምን አላሳድግም የሚል ሰፊ ልብ ይዛ መጣች። ወስዳ አሳደገች። ካሳደጉ በኋላ ደግሞ የማንነት ጥያቄ አለ። ያን ጥያቄ ለመመለስ ደግሞ ከመላኩ ሳይቆም ኦርጋናይዜሽን አድርገዋለች። አሁን በጣም ብዙ ኢትዮጵያውያን ከኢትዮጵያ ሄደው አሜሪካ፣ አውሮፓ የትም ሀገር ያሉ ግን ወላጆቻቸው ያላገኙ አሉ። እሱን ፍለጋ ላይ ናት አሁን። ሁለት ልጆቹን ወስዶ እንደ ልጅ አድርጎ ማሳደግ ሌላ ትልቁ እናትነት ነው። ያሳደጉትን ልጅ ደግሞ ወላጆቻቸውን ማንነታቸውን ወደ አፍሪካ ወደ ኢትዮጵያ መጥቶ ደግሞ ማገናኘት ሌላ ደግ ልብ ይፈልጋል። That's why our guest is here.
Good.
Andrea, how is Ethiopia?
Oh, I love it. I mean, I love the food especially.
Really?
So, yeah, we're having a good time here.
What do you love about the food?
The spices,
Okay.
the injera.
ሽሮ
Yeah, shiro.
Yes. She's always loved the Ethiopian food. I've loved Ethiopian coffee and tea. So
Coffee, tea.
You love coffee and tea?
Yes, between the two of us, we have it all covered.
Oh, that's nice. What do you love food?
So on the food side,
Yeah.
I'm kitfo. Love kitfo.
ክትፎ
I'm a big fan of gomen as well.
ጎመን
Yeah,
ኦኬ
I've seen a few places combine the two, kitfo gomen. That's really good.
ጎመን
Fool, he likes fool.
Yes, fool. It's a good one.
ፉል
Yeah, for breakfast. Yeah.
And you also like
Oh, dabo, the bread as well.
ዳቦ
ዳቦ ድፎ ዳቦ ነው the traditional ዳቦ
Yeah, yeah,
Traditional.
okay that's nice
ኢትስ ኤ ቢግ ዋን
yeah, huge. Yeah.
and the breakfast food. What is it?
Oh, furfur.
Furfur. Yeah.
ፈርፈር
Big fan of furfur. Yeah. Any type, any type.
you guys love everything
Yeah,
you
we
have.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah. መላኩ how are you doing
Very good. Yeah.
okay you have been adopted to America by Andrea and her husband
Yes, it was 25 years ago now. More like 26 now.
ኦኬ
But yeah, I was a matter of 15 months old when I came over. It was an abandonment case, so we don't have too much information. We know that I was found in Akaki near some boulders. It was near an island bank at the time.
አቃቂ አካባቢ አለም ባንክ የሚባል ሰፈር አለ መሰለኝ እዛ አካባቢ እና ቡልደዞሮች እነዚህ የሚገፉት አሉ አለ እነሱ ድንጋይ ምናምን ካባ ያለበት አካባቢ ላይ ነው እዛ ነው የሁለት ሳምንት ልጅ እያለ ወጣው የተገኘው በጣም ትንሽ ነው አራስ ነው አዎ እና ከዛ ያነሱና እዛ አካባቢ የነበሩ ሰዎች አንስተው ወዴት ይወስዱታል ወደ ቀጨኔ right
የህፃናት ማቆያ
ከዛ በኋላ ነው እንደገና አንድሪያ መጣ በፕሮሰስ አድርጋ በ10 ወር ወደ አሜሪካ የወሰደችውና የተገኘው የአካባቢው እዛ አካባቢ ኤሪያው አጠቃላይ አቃቂ አካባቢ ነው አለም ባንክ የሚባል አካባቢ so anybody ሁላችሁም የምትመለከቱ በዛው ቤተሰብ የፈለገ
ይሄን የሚመስል በጣም መላኩ ኢዝ መልከ መልካም ሚስ handsome in Ethiopia
Thank you.
ይሄን የሚመስል ሰው የምታውቁ ካላችሁ ለማለት እኮ ነው
he was so young at that time okay he was like
ፋዘሩ ወይ እናቱ you don't have picture of your mom
No, because it was an abandonment, they didn't leave anything with me at all. Even my name, Malaku, was most likely given to me by Kichene.
Oh.
We have no clue for sure, but that's the most likely scenario.
why did they call you Malaku
We don't know.
You
didn't
ask?
Hopefully,
Probably because
Andrea didn't ask
Probably because he looked like an angel.
or maybe because I was well
His
behaved.
face
it could
is-
have
she
been
loves
anything.
you a lot you guys have a very special connection I can say that
To be honest with you, you can't really ask a lot of questions at the time. You're working through an adoption agency and they tell you what they know.
Yeah.
And you there's no really an opportunity to
ask a
get
question.
more information. Like we tried, but
what did you ask at that time you guys
I mean everything we wanted to know where his family and where did he come from and did they investigate and they they just kind of laughed and said oh you'll never find anything and they also said that about Betty but we found her mother in a very short time.
okay how did you get your Betty's parents
Betty's
Yeah.
parents we sent a friend to each orphanage Malaku's and Betty she was in
ሁለት ልጆች ነው
missionary
ያሏት
camp.
ቀድም እንደነገርናችሁ አንዷ ቤቲ ትባላለች አንዱ መላኩ ነው የቤት ቤተሰቦችም እንደዚሁ ለአዳፕቴሽን ላንድ ድርጅት ሰጥቷት ስለነበረ በውስጡ ደግሞ ወረቀት ስለነበረ በዛ የሰጠቻትን ሴት አግኝተው የሷ የእናቷ ጓደኛ ሆና ተገኘች ሰው የሷን ቤተሰቦች በቀላሉ ያገኙበት መንገድ ያ ነው የመላኩን ግን ላለማግኘታቸው ዋና ምክንያቱ ምንድነው እሱ ኮምፕሊትሊ ነው የዛው ተጥሎ የተገኘው ስለዚህ ማን እንደሆነ ምን እንደሆነ አይታወቅም ደግሞ እሱ ጋፑ ምንድነው የምትለው የአምጥቶ የሰጠውም ሰው ራሱ ጣዩ ሊሆን ይችላል ወይም ደግሞ እዛ አካባቢ ሆና ሊሆን ይችላል እናትየዋ የነበረችው ግን ኢንፎርሜሽኑን ዘግተውታል ነው የምትለው how old was she when you adopt Betty
She was
5 years
5 months 6 months. Malaku was 10 months.
okay
And he's 2 years older than she is.
Yeah.
And then we found her
2
mother.
years older
He's 2 years older.
Yeah, I'm 2 years older than Betty. Yeah.
ቤቲ
okay
Yeah, so-
so you adopted him first or
Correct.
her first
Yes, way before. Well,
Yeah,
2
2
years
years
before.
before.
okay that's nice
And then
አንድ ላይ አይደለም አንዴ አይደለም
አይደለም how is Andrea as a mother
Oh, excellent.
yeah I have to ask that
Yes.
some days.
Well, especially concerning these cases, I don't know if we could have found a mom who would be more willing to go down jump through these hoops to try to figure out what had actually happened. It's been a long time on my case, and it's been very consistent on our part of trying to figure out what happened. So it's dedication for sure.
yeah
Yeah. even with Betty's case getting figured out, that didn't slow down trying to figure out mine or anything like that. We've always, and she's always been pretty, like, very wanting to find that family.
Yeah.
And very good at supporting me and trying to find them, you know.
Wow, that's very nice of you. That's very sweet. But what about when you grow up?
Yeah, so just like life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we grew up in a pretty nice area of Kansas City. Didn't have to worry about too much, really.
Yeah.
She was quite good. We were, I would say,
ቤት ውስጥ ነው
we
የተማሩት
homeschooled
እስከ
for a
ተወሰነ
while.
ጊዜ ድረስ ሆምስኩል የሚባል ነገር አለ። ቤት ውስጥ ብቻ ነው ያስተምረቻቸው፣ የሚፈልጉትን ነገር እያደረገችላቸው በጣም በእንክብካቤና በፍቅር ነው ያደጉት። ሰው እንደ እናት ሳያት በጣም ልዩ ናት ነው የሚለው ማለት ነው። Yeah, that's very nice. Andrea, you are a very good mother. You guys have a very beautiful connection, I can say that.
Thank you.
Yeah, and he's saying, wow, what a wonderful word. Just raising a child in Ethiopia, we have this adaptation, okay? In Ethiopia, we do adapt children. It's called Kudfecha in Ethiopia, and it's a very beautiful culture we had. Yes, and
The Oromo culture, right?
In Oromo culture, Gudificha, but in Amharic, Madego.
So when you choose to adapt, what was the reason behind it?
I think we wanted to raise a child that didn't have anybody. We thought that the children would be orphans and, you know, they would be alone. And so it would be good for them to have a family, and then we would have a family too.
የሆነ ታይም ላይ
But
ኦርፋን ሲሆኑ
looking
ማንም
back,
የላቸው
what I didn't really
ሰው በዛ
realize
ሰዓት
was
ላይ እኔ
that
ተገኝቼ እሱን አንስቼ ለማሳደግ ፈልጋለች። ቤተሰብ ትሆናቸዋለች፣ ቤተሰብ ይሆናታል። እያደጉ ሲመጡ ደግሞ ያ ነገር ተቀይሮ ለካ ኢትዮጵያ ውስጥም ቤተሰብ አላቸው። ቢግ ነው ደግሞ ቤተሰቡ። ስለዚህ ያን ባክግራውንድ ማወቅ አለበት። Yeah, when he doesn't have anybody, you were there to pick him up and
Right.
to raise him, and now he has to have his background. So you are here to find
Exactly.
them
Why you choose Ethiopia
for the adaptation.
for
Okay,
adaptation?
this is my joke, okay? Because I always loved Ethiopian food, and I wanted an excuse to eat as much Ethiopian food as possible.
Okay.
That's my joke. But really, we just, you know, we like the culture, and so we were happy to participate in the culture and, you know, to help them know their culture, things like that. So it mostly was the culture.
Oh, most of the culture. Oh, it's good.
You have to come here and live with us to
I-
eat
you know,
whatever
I-
you want,
actually,
you know?
I try it all the
Yeah.
time, but I can't get my husband to come.
Oh.
So I have to come alone.
Yeah, it's
So
okay,
it
but you are
might be
coming with
weird.
Malaku.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But if I
he's-
lived, I mean, he wouldn't come to live.
It's okay. What if Malaku, we got him a wife in here in Ethiopia who lives in here, so he's going to move here.
That would work.
it's in
Yeah.
the cards. I've always, I don't know if it's worth mentioning, but I've always thought about getting the yellow card and maybe being able to come back a bit more often.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's complicated to do, but I think it's worth it.
So you are now fully American.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, but you can get like
Yeah, I can get I can go
yellow
to the
card.
offices and apply for a yellow card, something like that.
I think it's a bit hard sometimes for abandoned children, adoptees, when they grow up to get the yellow card, because they can't necessarily prove their heritage.
Okay.
So it might be hard, but we'll try it whenever he wants.
We are going to find your family, by the way. They are going to come.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
hopefully,
that's the main thing.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. Okay. በአዳፕቴሽን ነው ያደገው። በነጭ ቤተሰብ ነው ያደገው። መቼ የማንነት ጥያቄውን እንዳመጣው?
So this is one thing I credit my mom and my dad for, or Andrea and David for. They let us know that we were adopted very early on. It was never a secret or anything like that. And I think
እነሱ
that
በመጀመሪያ
helps kind of
ሲያሳድጓቸው ኦፕን አድርገው ነው ያሳድጓቸው። ገና ከ3 ዓመታቸው ጀምሮ ያውቃሉ ስለመጡበት አካባቢ። ስለዚህ ስለ አዶፕሽኑም ያውቃሉ፣ ስለ ሁሉም ነገር ያውቃሉ። እና በዛ ውስጥ ሲሄዱ እሱ ጥያቄውን ጠይቋል። እንደውም ምንም የሚያውቁትም ነገር ምናልባት አሁን ለምሳሌ ስማቸውን ጉግል ላይ ሰርች ማድረግ ሊሆን ይችላል። ያ የነሱ የመጀመሪያቸው ነው፣ ግን ምን እንደሆነ አያስታውሰውም። ከዛ ጊዜ ጀምሮ ግን የመጣበትን ምን እንደነበረ ይጠይቃል። ግን የተመቻቸ ህይወት ላይ ስለነበረ ያን ያህል በጣም ቦዘር አድርጎት ይሄ በጣም እንዴት ነው ያዳፕትድ ነኝ ምናምን ብሎ የጠየቀበት መንገድ የለም። እነሱ በመጀመሪያ እናትና አባቱ በስነ ስርዓት ነግሯቸው ነው ያሳደጓቸው። እንደውም የሚለው አሁን ጂኦግራፊ ላይ ነው አይደል ያለው? ጂኦግራፊ ነው የሚያጠናው፣ ጂኦግራፊ ነው እየሰራ ያለውና ምንድን ነው ያለው ከየት መጣሁ የሚለው ነገር ቦታዎች ሌሎች አካባቢዎችን እሱ እዛ ብቻ ለመሆኑን ስለሚያውቅ ውስጡ ማፕ ላይ በጣም ኮንሰንትሬት ማድረግ የጀመረው በዛ ምክንያት ነው እንደውም አሁን ለህይወቴ ራሱ መስመር ቀይሶልኛል አለ ሰው ከየት ነው የመጣሁት ዓለም የት ናት እኔ የት ነኝ ምናምን የሚለው ነገር ማፖች ላይ ሁሉ ያያል ያባ ስለዚህ ወደዛ ገባሁኛል እና ግን ተነግሮት ነው ያደገው ያውቃል
Do you know another
adapted children
So when we were younger, we actually knew a few. As I grew up, they've been kind of harder to find. There's not many in the Kansas City area that we're from.
Okay.
But yes, over my childhood, we did, yeah.
What do you talk you guys when you were guys together?
You know, it wasn't actually something we discussed too much. I think
Really?
there was a sense of just knowing that those other kids were adopted was enough. Just
Okay.
knowing that they share a similar story. It was comforting in a way, you know. But it was also something that you didn't talk about too much just because you don't know what they know.
Okay.
In my case, I didn't have much to talk about because I didn't know my parents or anything like that. There was just the fact that I was left. So, especially when you're a kid, that's a very, very interesting topic to go into.
Yeah.
And usually you don't have the words for it, or
Yeah.
things like that. So, yeah, over time, we probably would have talked about it more, but there's just not too many adoptees in the area.
አንተ እናት ተጥሎ እንደተገኘ ሰው እናቴ በምን ምክንያት ጣለችኝ ብለህ ነው የምታስበው?
I've thought about that a lot, yeah.
Okay.
It could have been so many things. And
right.
of course, not knowing, you always question what could have happened. It was a very turbulent time in the 90s. There could have been so many things that would have led a mother to give up her child.
በጣም ይቅርታ
It could
ከጠየኩት በኋላ ሳዝን
It could have been, yeah.
Oh.
It could have been so many different things.
He said I'm sorry for asking.
No,
I feel so
don't
bad
feel
for
bad at all.
them.
These are good questions to ask. They're important and people need to know.
Don't worry.
But
Are you okay?
አሳዘነኝ በጣም ከጠየኩት በኋላ ያማላ
I know it hurts. I'm sorry for asking. He said,
No.
It's very sensitive.
Yeah.
the fact that he cares is a lot. Yeah. But yeah, there's always that sense of wondering.
Yeah.
It could have been anything from financial issues to war to like maybe she was involved in the church or something. It could have been so many different things. We just have no clue.
Maybe single mother.
Single mother, yeah, with no support.
Yeah.
Again, a lot of different
Yeah.
options.
So you have these whole reasons for her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it almost prevents you from making a
Getting
judgment.
upset, yeah.
You can't judge.
You're not upset or you're
No.
not.
It could have been because there's so many things that could not have been her fault. Things that she couldn't have helped. So you can't. I've never found it in my heart to be mad or anything like that or upset. If anything, I was sympathetic to what could have caused her to do that.
Right.
You would imagine it had to be a really bad situation to give up a child.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Agree.
at that point, you feel more sympathy to what must have happened than anger, for sure. Yeah.
You okay? He's very sensitive sometimes.
He is.
Yeah.
I know.
That's why he's good at this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why you have people on the show like this. It's good.
Okay. በጣም ብዙ ምክንያት ነው የፈጠረላት ለሷ
And hopefully that's a good answer too.
ያ
ለመረዳት እሷ
ለመረዳት ሳደይ ላለመናደድ
ወይ ተደፍራ
ትንሽ ልትሆን
ይሆናል
ትችላለች አዎ የተደፍራለች ወይ ምን የሆነ ብቻ ሪዝን አለውና
ብዙ ጊዜ የሚጥለው እናት ነው እናቱን ቢያገኝ እንደ እናትም አያያትም ይጂ የዛ ጥለሽኝ ምናምን ነው የሚለው የሱ ደግሞ በጣም ብዙ ሪዝን ነው
ያለው
የገጥመንን ስለሚያውቅ ማለት ነው እና እሱ ነገር ገርሞኝ ነው
hopefully and I'm sure that people will just mention your name or say something about these issues but if you find your mother or your father you have a brother a sister or something like that what is going to be your reaction? I'm sorry for my English it's
No, of course. Well,
so
my immediate reaction
your first reaction I want to know that
to get a plane ticket to Addis and see them.
Really? You're going to
Certainly.
come back to
Oh, immediately, yeah. I think, of course, I'd have questions like what happened, but I would think it would just be really nice to get to know them, to get to know where they lived, just to get to know my history. no ill will at all. It would just simply be excitement on my side.
Yeah, your mother's name, your father's name, who
Yeah.
they are.
All the simple
gonna
things.
be-
Family history.
Yeah,
you
the
know,
family history is lots.
stories. There's got to be
yeah.
some good stories either way. So
Yeah, everything we are going to take care of that.
አንድሪያ ብዙ ጊዜ እንዲህ ካሳደው አዶፕሽን ለማድረግ ከወሰዱ በኋላ እስከ 18 ዓመት አናገናኝም የነሱን ምርጫ 18 ዓመት ይሙላቸው ከዛ እነሱ ይላሉ ጭራሽም ደግሞ ማገናኘት አይፈልጉም ምክንያቱም ሪል ወላጆቻቸውን ካገኙ አዶፕሽን ሚላለ ይሄኛው ሐሳብ ባንቻ አይምሮ ውስጥ አልነበረም ወይ
I mean, it just seemed normal. I mean, well, the first memory that I have with Malaku was holding him and thinking, like, where is his mother? And it's not right that she doesn't know where he is. He's going to another country and she doesn't know it. That seemed wrong. Like, I have to at least tell her that where he is and, you know, he's okay. And but just to clarify,
እኛ እነሱ አሜሪካን ናቸው ነጭ ናት ኢትዮጵያዊ ደግሞ ጥቁር ነው ሶ የምትደብቀው ነገር አይደለም መጠየቃቸው አይቀርም ሲጠይቁ ደግሞ እየነገርካቸው ከዛ 18 ዓመት ሞላው ማልሞላው በሚጠይቅበት ጊዜው ሲሆን መተው ይፈልጋሉ አንዳንዶቹ ግን ሞር እዛ ኮንሰንትሬት አድርገው ትምህርትም ላይ ህይወትም ላይ ስለሚቀጥሉ ነው
እንዲወስዱ ማሳደግ ጽድቅ ነው ሐሳባችሁ
okay, I can just answer that. No.
Okay. No.
ጽድቅ አይደለም
So what's the reason then? Just to have a family?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
She told me that. You have the experience of being a mother, like the adoptive mother to children, Betty and Malaku. But do you have any other experience being a
No.
biological mother for?
But I mean, we didn't have any fertility problems.
Okay.
I mean, that we knew of.
Yeah.
We just, I mean, to be honest with you, I did not want to be pregnant. I don't know why. I mean, I just
Okay.
didn't want to.
You don't want to.
ኦኬ አትፈልግም
that's fair. It doesn't sound so comfortable. That's fair.
So you have some pictures and
Yes.
everything. Let's see Malaku at the age of 2 weeks. So this is Malaku?
This is for 5 to 6 months.
Okay. You don't look like him.
Yeah.
Oh, this is Malaku without the beard.
Yeah. Well, this must have been 5, maybe
This-
4 years ago.
This was high school graduation picture.
Yeah, the hair is different for sure.
Yeah, this is Afro here. አቃቂ አካባቢ የዛሬ 23 ዓመት አካባቢ ልጅ ወልደሽ እንደው አማርኛው በጣም ነው የሚከብደው ልጅ ወልደሽ ይጣልሽ እንደማለት ነው ምንም መረጃ የለውም ልጁን ከዛ አካባቢ አንስተው ወደ ቀጨኔ ህፃናት ማቆያ ወስደውት ነበር ስም የሚሰጡት እነሱ ናቸው መላኩ ብለው ስም ከሰጡት በኋላ አንድሪያ ደግሞ ከባለቤቷ ጋር ሆና ወደ አሜሪካ ይዛው ሄዳ አድጎ የምትመለከቸውን ልጅ ይመስላል ስለዚህ አሁን እናቱን አንቺን ፍለጋ ነው የመጣው በህይወት ካለሽ መላኩ ነው የሚባለው ቤተሰቦቹ ሁሉ ነው የሚፈልገው ሶ እዛ አካባቢ ያላችሁ ወደ አቃቂ አካባቢ ያላችሁ መረጃ ያላችሁ ትደውሉልን ትችላላችሁ ግን ደግሞ በአዳፕቴሽን ጊዜው ያነሱት ፖሊስ አሉ እሳቸውን and we call them Mr. Solomon
Yeah.
the officer
I mean, I don't know if the number
Still
still
working
works
or
or.
It's been some time, but
Yeah.
certainly worth a shot.
yeah
He had some children too, so maybe they have the phone. I don't know.
yeah 26 ዓመት በጣም ብዙ ነው ሶ እናትህ እንኳን በዛ ወቅት ወደ 10ዎቹ ምናምን ብትሆን 40ዎቹ መጨረሻ
ልጅ ልትሆን ትችላለች አዎ
ያለሽበትን ሁኔታ አላወቀም እሱም ለምን እንደጣልሽው ምን እንደሆነ ሁሉ የተከፋበት ምክንያት የለም ስለዚህ አንቺን ማግኘት ብቻ ነው የሚፈልገው ነው born in 1992 Ethiopian calendar በ1992 አካባቢ ነው የተወለደው ከዛ family information named by orphanage ነው በስም በኦርፋኔጁ ነው የተጠራው date of abandonment and finding ታህሳስ 2 1992 ልታውቀው ትችላለች ኮይን ታይም ታህሳስ 2 1992 ዓመተ ምህረት
የኢትዮጵያን ካላንደር
አዎ የተጣለበት ጊዜ ላይ ደግሞ በ15 ቀን 15
ቀን days estimated by police የፖሊሱ የተገመተ
found in Akaki by officer Solomon Shibashi by some rocks near Alem Bank and the bridge እዛ አካባቢ አሁን እኮ ወደ አቃቂ ስትል ወደ ጥሩነሽ ቤጂንግ ማሂጃው አካባቢ
ነው
እዛ የሆነች ትንሽዬ እንትን ነገር ብሪጅ ነበረች ድልድይ ነገር ዓለም ባንክ የሚባለው አካባቢ ሰለሞን ሽመልስ የሚባሉ አንድ ፖሊስ ናቸው ያገኙት ወረዳ 26 ቀበሌ 06 ከዛ ወደ ቀጨኔ ቺልድረንስ ሆም ነው ሄደው እዛ ደግሞ ዳይሬክተሯ ተረፈ አጎናፍር ይባላል እሱ አሁን አሜሪካን ያለው መሰለኝ አዳፕቴሽን ኤጀንሲ ደግሞ አሜሪካንስ ፎር አፍሪካን አዳፕቴሽን ነው የሚባለው ማንጠግቦሽ አስማረ እዛ ተሰራ የነበረች በወቅቱ ተሰራ የነበረች ሎየሯ ናት አዳፕተር ቱ the US የሚለው ደግሞ 10 ወር ያለ ነው ያደገው in Kansas City ነው right this is the whole information 1992 ታህሳስ 2 okay we have to call for the police officer
Yeah.
Great.
Mr. Solomon ይሄው 0911
ለብርሃነ ትንሣኤው ከመጋቤ ሐዲስ እሸቱ ጋር ወደ ኢየሩሳሌም ልንሄድ ነው። ሲምባ ትራብል እስራኤልን የሚያቃት እንደ መዳፍ መጋቤ ሐዲስ እሸቱ የኦርቶዶክስ አፍ እሳቸው ከእውቀቱ ባናቱ ከቤተልሔም ዋሻ ልደቱ እስከ ቀራንዮ ኮረብታ ስቅለቱ መቃብር ክፈቱ ሳይል መነሳቱ ለቻለ ክቡር ደሙን ቅዱስ ሥጋውን መብላቱ ላልቻለ ይህን ማየት የበረከት ሙላቱ እግዚኦ ታዲያ ከዚህ ማን ይቀራል? ከኢትዮጵያም ሆነ ከየትኛውም ዓለም ከኛ ጋር ስትጓዙ ብዙ ፍቅር ትህትና እና ዋስትና አለው። እመብርሃንን በልስኪ የእውነት ነው የሚያስብል መንፈሳዊ ጉዞ ነው። ደውሉ 0988 38 38 38 0953 44 40 መምህሩ የኔታ እሸቱ አስጎብኚው ሲምባ ትራቭል ሻሎም ኢየሩሳሌም
Great.
ሚስተር ሰለሞን ይሄው 0911
ሄሎ ጤና ይስጥልኝ ተክለ ሃይማኖት እባላለሁ በጣም ይቅርታ ማዕረግ ካልጠራው ሶሎሞን እንዴት አሉ ማዕረግ ከሳትኩ ይቅርታ አዎ አያውቁኝም ያው ካሁን ጀምሮ ካወቁኝ እንጂ እንዴት አሉ አንድ ከ26 ዓመት በፊት አቃቂ ቃሊቲ አካባቢ አንድ ተጥሎ የተገኘን ህፃን አንስተው ቀጨኔ ወስደው አስገብተው እሱ ልጅ ዛሬ አሜሪካን ሄዶ አድጎ በ26 ዓመቱ ቤተሰቦቹን ፍለጋ መጥቶ የ16 ቀን ልጅ ሁኜ ተጥዬት ስገኝ ያገኙኝ ሶሎሞን ሽመልስ የሚባሉ ናቸው ብሎ እናቱን ፍለጋ ላይ ነው ያለው ልጁና እዛም ስልኩን ፋይሉን ስላገኘሁት እኔ ተክለ ሃይማኖት አዳን እባላለሁ እግረኛው ሚዲያ ላይ ነው የምሰራው እንደው የተሻለ እንደው የተወሰነ ኢንፎርሜሽን ማግኘት ከቻልኩ እናቱን ለማግኘት ፍለጋ ላይ ስላል
ባለፈው ከዚህ በፊት አንድ ቀን ሁለቴ መጥቶ ለቀርቡ የዛሬ ስንት ዓመት መሰለህ 92 አካባቢ ነው
92 ታህሳስ 2 ይላል እንትን
92 አካባቢ ነው ቀኑ ረስቻለሁ ያኔ መርማሪ ነበርኩ እዚህ አቃቂ መርማሪ ሆኜ ማለት ነው
እሺ
እና እዛን ጊዜ ተለጥፎ ከአሳደጊዎቹ ጋር መጥቶ ነበረ ከአንዴም ሁለቴ መጥቶ ተገናኝተናል ከኔ ጋር ፎቶግራፍ ሁሉ ተነስተናል ምናምን ብዬ ተለጥፎ ነበረ ግን እስካሁን ድረስ ያው አልተገኘችም ምንም ከዚህ በኋላ ተሞት እንግዲህ የሚታወቅ ነገር የለም እሷም እኔ ነኝ ብላ የመጣች የለችም ያው በሌላም እኔ ነኝ ብላ እንኳን ብትመጣ በደን ምርመራም ሊረጋገጥ ይችል ነበር በወቅቱ ግን የመጣች የለችም ፎቶግራፍ ተነስተናል ተለጥፏል ባንክ ላይ ተለጥፏል ጤና ጣቢያ ተለጥፏል ፍርድ ቤት ተለጥፏል
በወቅቱ በዛው በተገኘ ጊዜ ማለት ነው
ልጁ በመጣ ጊዜ 8 ዓመት ሆኖ መጥቷል
የ8 ዓመት ወይስ
8 ዓመት ልጅ ምናምን ሆኖ መጥቷል
እሺ
ፎቶግራፉ ቤት አንድ ጊዜ አለኝ እንግዲህ ስንት ዓመተ ምህረት እንደሆነ አላውቅም እንጂ የ8 ዓመት ሆኖ ይመስለኛል መጥቷል ከሰዎቹ ጋር ካሳደገቹ ጋር መጥቷል እና እዛ ፖሊስ ጣቢያ ልደታ ያለው 2005 ላይ አካባቢ መሰለኝ እንደዛ 2004 2003
እንደዛ
እንደዛ መጥቶ ይያቸው ሄጄ ቦታውን አሳይቻቸው እዛ ጋር ፎቶ ተነስተን ከዲጋም ተነስቶ ብቻውንም ተነስቶ ምናምን በቃ ብዙ እንትን ብለውት
እንደው ለኛ ሲነግሩን ግን ቦታው የሰው ግቢ ነው ዝም ብሎ ጎዳና ነው ድልድይ ስር ነው
ሜዳ መንገድ ነው እና አሁን ቤት ተሰርቶበታል ድንጋዩን ድንጋይ ሜዳ ነበር ወደ ሃይስኩል ትምህርት ቤት ሜዳ ምናምን ነገር ነበር ያኔ እንደዚህ ቤት ምናምን ተሰራም ሜዳ ላይ ነበረ ትላልቅ ድንጋዮች ነበሩ። ትላልቅ ድንጋዮች እዛ መሀል ነው የጣለችው እና በወቅቱ ያኔ ተረኛ መርማሪ ነበርኩ። ያን እሑድ ቀን ነው ይመስለኛል። መታወቂያን ሁሉ አስይዤ ነው እዛ ቀጨሬ ምናምን መድኃኒዓለም ጸሎት መታወቂያን አስይዤ ነው በኋላ ነው ደብዳቤ ጽፌ ምናምን ያልኩት። በዛ ምክንያት ነው እንትን የተባለው። ያው ልጁ ማሙሽ ቤቢ ምናምን ተብሎ በእኔ ስም እንትን ያለው የገባው ከዚህ እንግዲህ 92 ነው። አሁን ወደ
26 ዓመቱ ነው አሁን ምንድን ነው ያው አሳዳጊዋም አሁን ሰፋ አድርጋ ልክ እኔ እንደዚህ እንደኔ ልጅ እኔ እንዳሰደኩት አይነት ሌሎችም እንዲሁ ቤተሰቦቻቸው የሚፈልጉ ግን ያልተገኙ ይኖራሉ የሚል ኦርጋናይዜሽን አድርገዋለች ፈረንጇ። እና አሁን ምናልባት እንደው ከሰፈርም ወጥቶ መቼም እዛው አቃቂ ቃሊቲ ብቻ አቃቂ ላትኖር ትችላለች፣ ሌላ ቦታ ልትኖር ትችላለች እናቱ። እንዲሁ ደግሞ በሚዲያ ሰፋ
አቃቂ ነው ስለ አቃቂ ብቻ አይሆንም። አሁን በሚዲያ ምናምን ከሚቻል ከሆነ ደስ ይለኛል።
አዎ ሚዲያ ላይ እኮ ነው አሁን ራሱ ይሄን እነሱን ኢንተርቪው እየሰራሁ ነው እኮ በመሀል የደወልኩት።
ኦኬ
የደወልኩት እስኪ ደግሞ ከሳቸው እንደው የተወሰነ ጊዜውን ምኑን ማስታወስ ከተቻለ ብለን ነው። በሚዲያ ፍለጋውን ከዚህ ከሰፈር ከባንክ ከጤና ጣቢያ ከምን አውጥተነው እስኪ በሚዲያ ይደረግ፣ በዚህ ቀን በዚህ ቦታ ይሄን የመሰለ ልጅ እንደዚህ እዚህ የጣልሽ ዛሬ ያው እናንተ ፖሊስ ስለሆናችሁ ያን መጣል ወንጀል ስለሆነ በሚል ነው። ያው እኛ ደግሞ ቤተሰብ ማገናኘቱን ነው እኛ እንትናችን ማገናኘቱ ላይ ነው እኛ አላማችን።
ትክክል ነው። ያው ብትገኝ መጥሮ ከዚህ በኋላ ስለ የዛ በወቅቱ ያን እኮ ግፋቤ ከ3 ወር ከምናምን ላትቀጣም ትችላለች። ያለው ሁኔታ ከችግር አካያ ትዳር ላይ ላትሆን ትችላለች ወይ በችግር ላይ ሆነ ችግረኛ ሆነው ምናምን እንትን ሊሉ ይችላሉ። በዛ ምክንያት ሊሆንም ይችላል። እንግዲህ ያው ፖሊስ በወቅቱ የዛን ጊዜ ወንጀል ሰውም ስለሚያውቅ ይሄንን ጥሎ ነው በቃ ቢሆን እንደውም እኔ ውሻ ለመብላቱ ምናምን ማለቱ ጠዋት 2 ሰዓት አካባቢ ነው እንግዲህ
ሲያገኙት እስኪ ምን እያለቀሰ ነው እንዲሁ ዝም ብሎ ልፍ ሲሉ ተጠቅልሎ ነው
ሰው በዛ አካባቢ አልፈና መጥቶ ይጠቁማል እኛ ጋር።
እሺ
እኛ ደግሞ በወቅቱ ተረኛ መርማሪ ስለነበር ፌርኩ እዛ ቦታው ላይ ሲሄድ ቁጭ ብሏል። እንትን ብሎ አልብሰውታል። እንትን ብለን አንስተን እንደገና ጡጦ ገዝተን ምናምን በወጥ ዱቄት ወተት ምናምን አለ አይደል? በእንደዛ አድርገን እስከ ጥቁር አንበሳ ወሰድነው። ጥቁር አንበሳ አስመረመረው ጤነኛ ምናምን ሆነ። ከዛ ማሳደጊያ አስገባሁት ማለት ነው። እና ብታስተላልፉ ደስ ይለኛል። ያው በሬዲዮ ምናምን ቢሆን ደስ ይለኛል። ያው
በቴሌቪዥን በቴሌቪዥን አሁን እርስዎንም ደውለን እንዲሁ እያወራን ያለነዎት እነሱን ኢንተርቪው እያደረግን እስኪ በመሀል እንጠይቅ ብለን ነው። አሁን ይሄ የሰጠኑንም ኢንፎርሜሽን ለፍለጋው አብረን እንጠቀመው
ይቻላል።
እሺ ማዕረገውን ይቅርታ ግን ጌትዬ
ዋና ሳጅን ነበርኩ ያኔ በወቅቱ።
ኧረ አሁን ችግር
ዋና ሳጅን ነበር። አሁንማ ለቅቄ ያለው ፖሊስ ነው።
ጡረታ ወጥተዋል?
አይደለም ጡረታ ወጥቼ ሳይሆን ሌላ ባንክ ላይ ገብቼ ባንክ ላይ እየሰራሁ ነው።
እሺ ዋና ሳጅን ሰሎሞን በጣም ነው የማመሰግነዎት። ጥሩ ስራ ነው የሰሩት። ያው እርስዎ አንስታው ዛሬ ምንም እንኳን ወላጅ እናቱን ባያገኝም በህይወት ውሻ ጅብ ከመብላት ተርፎ
ደረጃ መድረሱ ከነዛ ማስገባት ለእኔ ለህሊናዬ በጣም ደስ የሚለኝ ነው
እንዴ። በጣም ጌታ። እሺ አመሰግኖታለሁ።
እሺ
What did he say?
You don't need an exact translation, but
he said he just remembered the time, the moment, how he found you at that time. It was Sunday morning. Okay, it was like 8 in the morning. Yeah, you were just abandoned between rocks, he said. So people called the police. They came, they pick you up. So that's what he said. And we have been trying to find her, but it was very hard to to get some information about your mother. Maybe she was not married, maybe she was married and didn't have the income to raise you or something like that. So searching her with like proper searching, like putting your pictures on the bank something like that. You guys tried it, right?
Not
but
many
it
times.
wasn't. There was no result. But now maybe he said if it is television, maybe they can listen the information. So it's I think it's a 50-50. So maybe what I'm saying right now is your mother might listen this.
Yeah, or at least a
right?
relative. you know?
or relative. ቤተሰብ ሊሆን ይችላል ዘመድ ሊሆን ይችላል አሁን እኮ መናገሩ ሁሉ በእኔ ልቤን እየሰበረኝ ነው በግማሽ ማለት ነው ለእነሱ ትራንስሌት ማድረግ ለራሱ ማለት ነው
በግን ደስ የሚለው ነገር የኛ አይነት የኢሞሽናል የላቸውም ጠንክራው ነው እና ቀለል አርክ
እኮ ምን አለ መሰለ ቅድም ቢያንስ እኔ በ10 ወሬ ነው ከዚህ ሀገር ሄድኩት ግን አድጌ ቢሆን ኖሮ 3 አመት 4 አመት 5 6 አመት በሆን ኖሮ እኔ ራሴ ናፍቅ ነበር አልችለውም ነበር አለ ግን ልጅ ሆኖ ማያውቀው ስለሆነ ነውና አሁንም ቢሆን በዛ ወቅት በቃ ይሄ by the way እዚህ ጋር ያለው ፒክቸር 10 ወር ነው this is like 10 months
5-6 months
this 5-6 months ማለት ነው 5 እና 6 ወሩ ያለ ይሄንን ነበር የሚመስለው ታህሳስ 2 ቀን 1992 ዓመተ ምህረት አካባቢ ዓለም ባንክ በሚባለው ሰፈር በአቃቂ ቃሊቲ ነው ያለው አቃቂ ድልድዩ ስር ዓለም ባንክ የሚባል አካባቢ ላይ ከድልድዩ ስራ አካባቢ ባለ ሁለት ቋጥኝ ድንጋይ መካከል ልጅሽን ጥቅልል አድርገሽ ካለብሽ ችግር ካለብሽ ስቃይ አንፃር ሊሆን ይችላል ምክንያቱን አላወቅንም ግን በወቅቱ የጣልሽ እናት ዛሬ ከ26 አመት በኋላ እሁድ ቀን ነበር ጧት ነው የጣለችው ልጅሽ በህይወት አለ አድጎ በጣም ጥሩ ሰው ሆኖ አሜሪካ በጥሩ ቤተሰቦች አድጎ አሁን ተመልሶ በእናንድሪያ አድጎ መጥቷል እየፈለገሽ ነው በወቅቱ አሁን እኮ ይሄ ብቻ ሳይሆን ሰው ጸጸቱ በኋላ ላይ ስለሚጎዳው እንደዚህ ነበርኝ እኮ ልጄ ምናምን ይያሉ የሚያወሩም ሰዎች ሊሆኑ ይችላሉ ገባ እናትም እኮ ከጣለች በኋላ ዝም ብላ ትኖርም ባይዘው 9 ወር አመጣ ወልታ ሸክማ የወለደች እናት ማውራቱ አይቀርም ብትወልድም ብታገባም ሌሎች ልጆች ቢኖራትም ወይኔ ልጄን ይያለች ነው የምትኖረው ሶ የሰማችሁ ልትኖሩ ይችላልላችሁ ቤተሰብ ልትኖሩ ይችላልላችሁ ወንድም እህት ዘመድ ጎረቤት ሁሉ የሰማችሁ ያው ዲኤንኤ ቼክ መደረጉ አይቀርም ብትደውሉም አትደውሉም እንትኑ አው ግን እባካችሁ በቃ ይሰማችሁ
ያው እናት ልጅን ያክል ነገር እንደ ቁጭ አርጎ መሄድ እንዴት እንደምንገልጸው አላውቅም
የዘላለም ስቃዩ ነው ለሱ
ስቃዩ ብቻ ሳይሆን ያን ለማድረግ የሚያስገድድ ችግር አለ ወይ መውለዷ እንዳይታወቅባት ትፈልጋለች ወይ ልጅነት ነው መጣ የምታበላው የምታጠጣው ነገር አይኖር ይሆናል በጣም ብዙ ችግር ነው አይደል ልጅን ያክል ነገር የሚያስጥልሽ በዛ ችግር ምክንያት እንደጣለችው ይታወቃል ልጅም ይሄን ሳትነግረው ያውቃል ምክንያት በሌሎች ታሪኮች በሚያውቀው አገናኝቶ በዛ ምክንያት ሊሆን ይችላል አሁን ግን እናት ነው የምፈልገው ለምን ጣልሽኝ ጥያቄ የለውም የሚገርሽ እና በህይወት ትኖር አትኖር አያውቅም በህይወት እኔ ግን አለሁ ብሎ ልጅ ፍለጋ መጥቷል አገኘው ነው
yeah maybe your mother she might talk a lot about you guys why I understand it that she might tell everybody yeah I used to have a boy I just dropped them such a thing so
it's possible
yeah maybe she might tell for friends
we
for
don't
family,
know
for neighbors for every person so we are just asking people to contact
Great.
Okay,
right
excellent.
yeah people they might know something you know
Yeah.
እኔ እንግሊዘኛ እንደቁምጣ ጥሮኝ ያቀም ዛሬ በቃ ምንም I'm just you know what I want to say is another thing but the English is not here
That's okay.
I don't know what
I can only imagine.
so there is a book here
Yes.
and you have an essay right
Yes. I wrote a part of that one, yeah.
okay it's from your heart
Indeed, yeah.
yeah
It kind of speaks more to how being adopted is in the United States and how that experience is.
okay
Yeah.
so the book was written by a lot of authors I think
Yes, it's a combination of a bunch of different stories all put together to kind of explain what being adopted is like.
okay lions roaring far from home oh you are the lions guys
I suppose, yeah.
oh so we have to listen አሁን በእንግሊዘኛ እንዴት ሰው እንደሚያነብ እንስማ ስማ ተክሌ okay he is going to read it it's the book you guys okay ያ ፈልጋችሁ ማንበብ ትችላላችሁ የልባቸውን የጻፉት lions roaring far from home ይላል an anthology by Ethiopian adoptees አዳፕት የተደረጉ ልጆች በአጠቃላይ አሜሪካ ምናምን ያሉ ተሰባስበው የጻፉት መጽሐፍ ነው ያው የልባቸው ነው እና they are the lions and they are roaring, right?
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are ready.
Got you. So my part was called "So Where Are You From?" That's the title of the essay, and I'll just start. So where are you from? It is a question that stops many adoptees in their tracks, not because the question is necessarily rude, though it can be. It is code for how other people try to understand our heritage. It gives us many adoptees pause because we don't have a simple answer to give. Our society tends to view one's place of origin as a major identifying factor, much like a career or religion. It can help establish a baseline of familiarity. So say you're from the same place, that can help a lot. And it can serve as a conversation starter as well. And for most, it's simply that, a question that can be answered easily and concisely. However, for many adoptees, again, this is not the case. Take my situation, for example. When I'm asked where I'm from, I must immediately decide how to answer depending on the context. To be specific, I am an Ethiopian adoptee born somewhere near Addis Ababa and was taken to the United States at a matter of months old. I've lived in the States ever since. This can make me a Black American, an African American, an Ethiopian American, an African, an American, or Ethiopian diaspora. There's many different labels.
7.
Yeah. So it can be said also that because of where I was raised, I sometimes am called culturally white just because of how I talk and things like that. So these responses are a far cry from the simple answer that most people are seeking when they ask where you're from. And they can lead to lengthy and potentially difficult conversations about adoption and culture. They're not necessarily unwelcome conversations, but there's certainly a time and a place for those. And usually just meeting someone is not that time. That's just one of the many examples of the small but weighty and continuous burdens that some adoptees endure that can go completely unnoticed by people who are not familiar with transracial adoptions. So where am I from? You'll have to ask me and see what I choose to answer that day. Yeah.
Wow, that's so deep.
Yeah.
Identity.
Yeah, it has a lot to do with identity. And
Now you got me thinking like, hi, my name is Kim. By the way, people call me Kim. My name is Kumnagar, but short Kim. So hi, my name is Kim. I'm from Ethiopia. I can say that.
Yeah.
Whenever I go and whenever I come, hi, something like that. But asking people, where are you from? Who are you? Is a very big question. You have 7 different identities for you.
Yeah, and there could be more that I just didn't think of when I wrote it, you know?
That's deep.
It is. It's complicated.
And that's just one of the kind of differences that you have growing up that most people would never think of.
Yeah. አጠቃላይ
ይሄ ስቶሪ ያለው በገጽ 39 ላይ ነው።
በአጠቃላይ በጣም ብዙ እንትን ነው። አሁን ለምሳሌ አንተ ከየት ነህ ስትባል ከኢትዮጵያ ነኝ ትላለህ፣ በቀላሉ ነው። እሱ ግን ከጠየቀኝ ነገር አንፃር ካጠያየቀ ከቦታውና ከዛች ጊዜ አንፃር ጀምሬ ነው ማንነቴን የምነግርህ አለ። ለምሳሌ በነጮች ስላደገ ነጭ ይሆናል፣ ብላክ አሜሪካዊ ይሆናል፣ ጥቁር አሜሪካዊ ማለት ነው እዛ ስለወዱ፣ ከዛ ደግሞ አፍሪካዊ ይሆናል። ከዛ እያለ ሲጠራቸው 7 አይነት ማንነት ነው ያለው። ሰው አንተ በየትኛው ቦታ ላይ ምን አይነት ጥያቄ እየጠየቀኝ ነው? አሁን እኔ ቁም ነገር ባላለው ኢትዮጵያዊ ነኝ አለካ፣ ሌላ ምንም ዝባዝን ከየለኝም እኔ። እሱ ግን ከዚህ ሀገር ከሄደበት ጊዜ ጀምሮ ያለው አይደንቲቲው ማንነቱ ብዙ አይነት ነው። ስለዚህ እኔን ሃይ ማነህ ከየት ነህ ብለህ ስትጠይቅ እንደ ሰላምታ አይደለም ለኔ እንደ ጥያቄ ነው እና ያንን ነው እዚህ እሱ መግቢያው ላይ ያደረገውና ይሄንን ሲጽፈው የነበረው ማንነት ነው። እነዚህ ሁሉ የልባቸውን ጩኸት ነው የላኩት።
በጣም ለማያውቁት ሰው የጻፉት ነው።
ማንነታቸው ነው፣ ቤተሰባዊነታቸው፣ ኢትዮጵያዊነታቸው።
The Art of Goodbye by Helen Rose Samuel.
The adoptees who wrote in the book are from all over
the world?
Yeah, Europe, Australia, America.
East Asia, a few, I would think.
Probably.
Yeah.
በጣም ይገርማል። ያንብቡት፣ የበለጠ ስሜት ይሰጣል ታሪካቸው።
Can people find this book in Ethiopia?
Amazon or
Yes, but I'm not sure where I can find that out.
Andrea, so she was asking me like, are we going to talk about the organization? I don't want to talk about the organization. I want to talk about Malaku. He's my priority or something like that.
I just didn't want to come here to promote the organization. I just wanted to focus on Malaku. We can talk about it if you want.
Taklim, we both think that it's a gift for you, Malaku. It's a gift for you. It was
very much, it was inspired by my case.
It's her love for you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
She wants you to find your parents.
Yes, because it was so difficult for me to find my parents, or looking at the other way, for my parents to find me. I think that's purely what led into it,
ለአንተም ለእነሱም ላንቺም በቀል ጣፋጭ በቀል ማለት ተብሎ የሚታሰበው ረቦሽ በረሃብ በጠን ያድገሽ ከሆነ አንቺ አግኝተሽ አግበስበስሽ መብላት አይደለም። የረሃብ በቀሉ የተራቡ ሰዎችን በማብላት ነው። ያኔ አንቺ የበለጠ ረሃብን ትበቀይዋለሽ። የአንድሪያ ሐሳብ የመላኩም ህልም ቤተሰቦቻቸውን የእነሱን ማግኘት ላይ ብቻ አይደለም። አንድሪያ that's why አንድሪያ no my priority is መላኩ ምትለው not organization። ግን እሱም ሆኖ ደግሞ እንደ መላኩ ደግሞ ቤተሰቦቻቸውን ያጣሉ።
እነዚህ አሁን እዚህ
ውስጥ ያሉ
ጉድባይ እንኳን ኢማጂን በጣም በቃ እስኪያስብ ጉድባይ እኮ ያለችው አሁን ለምሳሌ ቤተሰቧን ህይወቷን ኢትዮጵያዊነቷን ምኗን ሊሆን ይችላል።
በጣም ብዙዎች አሉ። እንደው በጣም እነሱ እድለኛ ስለሆኑ ነው ብዙ በማደጎ የሄዱ እኮ የማንነት ቀውስ ውስጥም ይገባሉ። የማንነት ቀውስ ውስጥ እሱ ማኔጅ ያደረገው እንደውም ለእናቱ በጣም ምክንያት ፈልጎ መረዳት፣ ምክንያት ፈልጎ ማዘን ነው። እና በጣም ይሄ የተለየ ነገር ነው የገጠመን። በእርግጥ አብቃይዋ ናት። ይሄ ውሃ የምታጠጣው እንዴት እንደሰራቸው ማለት ነው። በማደጎ የሄዱ ሰዎች ብዙ ጊዜ ቤተሰብን ከማጣት where are you from የሚለው ጥያቄ ይበትናቸዋል። ነው ብሎ እሱ 7-8 አይደንቲቲውን ይዞ ግን በኩራት ነው ለምን ተጣልኩ ምናምን የሚለውንም መልካም ነገር ፈልጎ ለራሱ ለህሊ ነው። ኦኬ ይሄ ከየት መጣ ነው የነዛ የሌሎቹ አይደንቲቲ ቀውስ ከየት ይመጣል? ከአሳዳጊዎች።
Well, I mean, he came with his own personality.
But you made that personality, right?
No.
Yes,
he was born with his own personality.
Really? Is that?
I mean,
I would say yes and no. There's certainly some things that I have to credit towards both of my parents for there's the pure aspect of them letting me know what happened so early so I could grow up getting used to it. That helped a lot. And that was their decision. I mean, so many cases you hear about where the parents aren't clear about what happened until much later because they don't think the kids can understand it. And they weren't like that at all. They let us know as early as possible.
What if they didn't let you know you're adopted or something, your story before? What if? I just want to ask Malaku, what if?
It would have been much harder, I think, growing, like if you're already, let's say 7 or 8, you already have a sense of who you are by that point, and getting that information later can completely mess with that self-sense. You think you know your history, and then you're kind of blindsided by some wild information. And the fact that they didn't do that, I'm sure helped me get used to it and kind of become comfortable with my circumstances. I think that was a big part of it.
How much do you love her?
As much as a son can love a mom.
Really?
Yes. Oh, yes.
But we argue sometimes.
Oh, yes. We're a normal family. We have our moments, but
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I think traditionally adoption in the Western sense has been focused on the adoptive parents and what they want and their need to have a child. And then I think that's partly why historically people didn't, sometimes they didn't tell the children they were adopted, or they didn't make a big deal out of it. They tried to keep making it like as if the child wasn't adopted. And then in the last, I don't know, maybe 10 or 20 years, like adoptees are growing up and they're speaking out and they're saying, well, what about us? We're the ones, that this is all about. We're the children, we're the adults now. So I think that the tide is changing. Do you know what I mean by that? as far as adoption goes, and it's becoming more centered on the children and the adoptees that are grown up and now than on the adoptive parents. But I think that's why that the adoptive parents, it benefited them to keep things secret, but it didn't benefit the children. So I think that's why it happened that way.
I think it's also worth saying that there was never a sense of, I think if I had asked them some questions about the adoption and they had maybe not given an answer that I thought was true, that would have also been upsetting if they had maybe avoided a question or something like that. They never did that. They would either say, this is what we know, or we have no clue. And that was a lot more easy to deal with. You have, instead of questioning what's going on all the time, it's like, oh, this is what we know, this is what we don't know. And that's much easier to live with, I think.
And then the people who are helping the adoptive parents adopt, like we had a social worker and she checked us and she got our history and things like that. Usually they're working for the adoption agencies. So there's a certain perspective that they have that, again, it's towards the adoptive parents and not so much the children. But we happen to have a really good social worker who told us, a lot of things that we need to know about what Malaku's perspective might be when he comes. Like, for example, that he would be afraid because he doesn't know us. Or that he would, be missing, like, the smell of the food or the air, and everything would be different, and the language. And so she gave us a good perspective to see his point of view, even as a baby. Yeah, so I feel grateful for that. And not everybody had that.
Malaku, in Ethiopia, we have this thing, we give a very big value for getting married, having children, and some stuff like that.
Sure, yes.
It's very important for a family, okay? What kind of children do you want to raise? And what kind of wife do you want to have? From Ethiopia, from America, from Asia, from I don't know where.
Yeah.
Are you going to be a good father, just like your parents? Or
I would hope so.
Okay.
I've always gone with the idea that it's not so much anything about the person. It'll be it's just following your heart, basically. If I don't feel ready, I'm not going to pursue. But when I feel ready, I will. It doesn't matter where they're from, really. It's more of if they're the right personality and things like that.
Do you have a girlfriend?
No,
Really?
I don't. No.
At this moment or before?
I've had
asking
a
a
couple of
private
close calls with that stuff, but nothing too official. No.
Not a major one.
No.
Not a major one. You know everything about him.
No, well,
I think I've mentioned that.
I would know, right? If he had
Yeah.
a major girl.
I would have said.
You are always with him.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
no.
You guys are not, you are inseparable. I mean, what's the language?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You guys are always on the same page, so
Yeah.
you don't have a time to have a girlfriend.
No, I think it's when the time comes, I'll know.
Yeah.
That type of a thing.
Okay, what about being a dad? Like,
Yeah,
who is your role model?
my father,
father.
I would say, certainly. David, my adoptive dad.
Yeah. We
That
get
would
that.
certainly be my role model. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you want to tell about your children when you have the children? What do you want to tell them?
Like about my history or just in general?
You have been like adopted, okay? So we know the story. You have been raised by two beautiful people,
Yes.
Andrea and David. So you have that story. And the other story, your biological parents, your mother abandoned you. So there is a pain and some mystery in
Yes.
it. So another side of your story.
Yeah.
Now you have the children. Are you going to, the way you raise your children, what's going to be?
Okay, I think I understand. Yeah.
Okay.
I think it'll be really important to include both heritages, both. So if I'm able to, I'll bring them to Ethiopia as much as possible, but at the same time, we'll most likely be living in the US. So finding a mix and a balance will be ideal, and I'll be pursuing that mix most certainly.
What about you find him Ethiopian wife, Andrea?
We talked about it a little bit, but it's his choice. He has to decide. I mean, when he's ready, he's he's busy now. He has a
Yes.
lot of interests. He has a lot of close friends. He has a job, so he's pretty busy. So whenever he's ready to do it, I'm sure he will find somebody. And
Yeah, a woman, a very beautiful girl who know how to make coffee, likes coffee, likes tea, and
Yeah.
some furfur,
right,
furfur
Yeah.
something.
spices,
And,
chai.
yeah, everything
Okay.
like that.
Good luck.
Thank you. Yes.
Okay, let's talk about organization.
Okay.
Finally.
Okay.
Okay. So why did you start it?
Okay, I started it because we had tried so hard to find Malaku's family. So we're trying on our side, we're asking Ethiopians for help. We hired some people, things like that. But what I realized was missing was that the Ethiopians can't reach out to us.
Yeah. So እንትኑ ዌብሳይት ይሆንና አንተ አሁን የጠፋ ቤተሰብ ካለ እዛ ላይ የጠፋበን ቤተሰብ ስም ምናምን ታስቀምጣለህ፣ ፎቶ፣ ስም፣ መረጃዎችን በሙሉ። ከዛ በዛኛው በኩል ያሉት ደግሞ የሚፈልጉት ሰዎች አሉ። እነሱ ደግሞ ሰርች ያደርጋሉ። አሁን አንተ በቃ አበበ የሚባል የጠፋ ወንድም አዳፕት ያደርጋል አበበ ከሌ ብለህ ስትጽፍ እዛ ላይ ይመጣልሃል ማለት ነው። እነዛ ፈላጊዎቹም ወይ ተፈላጊዎቹም ስማቸውን ያስገባሉ። ስለዚህ ከሁለት አንዱ ይገናኛል ማለት ነው። እና ብዙ ጊዜ አሁን እሷ የምትፈራው ምንድነው ኢትዮጵያ ውስጥ ያሉ ሰዎች በተለይ ቤተሰቦቻቸው የሚፈልጉት እኔ አጠገቤ ያሉ ይመስላችኋል አለች። በቃ እዛ አክሮስ ስትሪት መንገድ ላይ ዝም ብዬ አግኝቼ ማመጣላቸው ነው ይመስላችሁ። ያው ከሐሳባቸው የተነሳ ነው
ከጉጉታቸው።
ይሄንን ግን የፈጠረችበት ዋና ምክንያት ምንድነው? የመላኩ ቤተሰቦች ለማግኘት ነው። የልጆቿን ቤተሰቦች
ግን ሌሎች ደግሞ መገናኛ ሆኑ።
What's called the organization?
It's called Beteseb Felaga Ethiopian Adoption Connection. Beteseb Felaga Ethiopian Adoption Connection.
Beteseb Felaga Ethiopian Adoption Connection. Okay, how can we get it?
It's Ethiopian Adoption.
Okay, on Google search or something?
EthiopianAdoptionConnection.org.
Okay, let me say just for the information.
And we have reunited about 600
people.
Mm-hmm. And
wow.
The challenge is that there's a lot of people that are searching, and we're small. So we're doing our best, but it's hard to keep up sometimes.
Yeah.
That almost alludes to what you were saying before. I mean, there's 350 million people in the U.S. and 130 million in Ethiopia. There's so many people.
Yeah, 100 million. 100 what?
350 million in the U.S.
350 million
people, not
just
adopted.
not adoptees, but in
Okay,
general
Ethiopian.
people. And then Ethiopia's 130 million or so by now.
Yeah.
So it's, I don't know if you know the phrase a needle in a haystack, but it can be, there's
Very
so many
hard.
people to look for.
Yeah. Ethiopian. Okay. Beteseb BE TE
SEB.
I think this
That's
is
it,
it.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Do people pay for this?
Ethiopians don't pay.
Okay.
Here, okay.
Nobody in Ethiopia pays. We do have costs because we have social workers in Ethiopia, and that's their job. So they have to feed their family.
Yeah.
So we pay them. And so we have some sort of semi-mandatory donations on the adoptive side. And we have some services that people would pay for, like if they want us to translate something or go visit on their behalf, things like that. So the social workers are paid for those things.
Okay. Did you put your information here too?
Yeah.
Really?
So,
You put it?
so you pay for Andrea?
No.
That's one way of putting it.
So do you want to find it?
Who, Melaku?
I can find it for you if you.
It's okay. I will.
But it's not under his name because his mother didn't name him Malaku.
Yeah.
So it's under like Akaki. You have to look it up Akaki.
Okay, Agaki.
Yeah. Just because we suspect.
Agaki is very important in your life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've gotten to visit a few times. It was actually nice to see that area.
Maybe
At least
you might build a house there, live
Yeah.
there, or something
Yeah.
like that.
someday, yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be neat.
In Ethiopia, so many tribes. Oromo, Amara, Tigray, manam.
Yeah.
What do you think your tribe? Amara, Oromo, Tigray?
You know, I used to think probably Amhara just because I was found in Akaki of all places, but I think it has to be a mix. I've looked at pictures and tried to figure it
Akaki,
out.
sometimes it's people might come from Oromia. It's near Oromia.
That's the thing. So I think
you have
maybe
to search for your map.
yeah. I think it must be a mix, maybe Oromo Amhara mix, something like that. That's what makes sense.
That's okay, but you're Ethiopian. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Most certainly Ethiopian.
Yeah.
Not sure which one.
Not Kenya, not from Kenya or something.
No.
Do you have a very unique story when you just connect the 600 families?
Yeah.
A very unique one, something you remember?
ለብርሃነ ትንሣኤው ከመጋቤ ሐዲስ እሸቱ ጋር ወደ ኢየሩሳሌም ልንሄድ ነው። ሲምባ ትራብል እስራኤልን የሚያቃት እንደ መዳፍ መጋቤ ሐዲስ እሸቱ የኦርቶዶክስ አፍ እሳቸው ከእውቀቱ ባናቱ ከቤተልሔም ዋሻ ልደቱ እስከ ቀራንዮ ኮረብታ ስቅለቱ መቃብር ክፈቱ ሳይል መነሳቱ ለቻለ ክቡር ደሙን ቅዱስ ሥጋውን መብላቱ ላልቻለ ይህን ማየት የበረከት ሙላቱ እግዚኦ ታዲያ ከዚህ ማን ይቀራል? ከኢትዮጵያም ሆነ ከየትኛውም ዓለም ከኛ ጋር ስትጓዙ ብዙ ፍቅር ትህትና እና ዋስትና አለው። እመብርሃንን በልስኪ የእውነት ነው የሚያስብል መንፈሳዊ ጉዞ ነው። ደውሉ 0988 38 38 38 0953 44 40 መምህሩ የኔታ እሸቱ አስጎብኚው ሲምባ ትራቭል ሻሎም ኢየሩሳሌም
Oh my gosh.
That's a good question.
I mean, we've had some where the adoptee was adopted like 45 years ago. And I think those are the most interesting. And there's some where that both sides had no information about the other.
Okay.
And you know, they saw the little bit of information that was there. One side saw and then asked, and then we checked with DNA, and it was the right person. So
45 years?
45 years, yeah.
Wow.
Huge gap.
Yeah, we've had, there were a lot of children that were abandoned in Black Line Hospital, or that were adopted through Black Line Hospital. I don't know the circumstances exactly, but those cases are really interesting because there's no history. So if you can find somebody for them, that's really good. And that was in, back in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah. We have hope for
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay,
If you can find someone from the 80s.
Never give up.
Yeah.
Yeah. ከ45 ዓመት በኋላ ካሮጁ በኋላ ይገናኛሉ እንደማ So, this is መላኩ ይሄ መላኩ ነው። በዚህ ወቅት የተወለደበት አካባቢ በ1992 ዓመተ ምህረት በኢትዮጵያ ካላንደር ነው የምነግራችሁ። ታህሳስ 2 ቀን 1992 ዓመተ ምህረት እሁድ ጧት ላይ ወደ አቃቂ አካባቢ ባንድ ፖሊስ የተገኘ ነው። ዓለም ባንክ አካባቢ ነው። ወንዙ ድል ያለ ከደልዩ ስራ አካባቢ እሁድ ጧት ላይ ልጅሽን ጥላሽ ሄድሽ እናት ልጅሽ አለ አሁን መላኩ ይባላል። መላኩ ከሄሊ
ጥሩ ልብ ማለው
በጣም ጥሩ ልጅ ነው። እኛ እዚህ መስክረንለታል። ኢትዮጵያዊ ሴትም እንግዲህ እንዲያገባ እንመኛለን። ቀስ ያለን
እሺ
ያስታወሽ ታሪክ
we thank you እናመሰግናለን።
Thank you so much.
Good luck. መልካም እድል። hopefully እንገናኛለን በደስታ የሱን እናት አግኝተን ለሴሬሞኒ
I hope we are going to see you guys soon because people might see this, might listen to this, so they are going to call us. We will have a coffee ceremony. He's going to make some coffee.
If you find them, we'll be back.
yes
Really? Are you guys going back now?
Oh, in 2 weeks we're going back.
2 weeks. Maybe within 2 weeks we might hear something.
If it takes longer, we'll come back whenever it happens.
ይመጣል እንደዚህ ነው ልጅሽ ናፈቀሽ ተመልሶ ይመጣል እናት እየሰማሽ ነው በቃ
ምናልባት በዚህ ሰዓት ሚዲያ ማታይት ልትሆን ትችላለች 26 ዓመት ወደ ኋላ ያኔ በ20 ዓመቷ ብትወልድ እንኳን ብለን
እኮ 46 ዓመቷ
46 ቪዲዮ ልታይ የምትችልናት አቃቂ አካባቢ ልጅን በቃ የመጀመሪያ ልጇ ነው የሚመስለኝ
ድንገት ነው እኮ በቃ የተፈጠረው ላታገባ ትችላለች ልጅ ልትሆን ትችላለች ግን 9 ወሩን ደግሞ ተደብቃም ቢሆን አርግዛ ጨርሳለች
በቃ ወልዳ
15
ቀን አብራው ነበረች ለነገርሽ ወዲያው እንደወለደች እኮ አይደል የጣለችው 15 ቀን 1 ወር ነበረ ረሃብ አስገድዷት ወይ አባት
ፈርታ አባትም ሊሆን ይችላል
ክዶባት ይማናል ማት ነገር ነው አንደጋግመው አገኙ
ከሀሳባችን የተነሳ እኮ ነው የምንደጋግመው በቃ እንዲገኙ thank you guys for coming
we really appreciate your interest and your help
yes
thank you
it's maybe the most we've gotten to do about this case in a long time so
oh yeah
and much appreciated
it's big.
thank you this is our responsibility guys don't worry about it okay እናመሰግናለን Amharic any word Amharic word
I'm a second
another
betam
okay